Hey guys, Max here with your quick tips in under 5 minutes. This week's episode is on Braum. Braum is probably one of the stronger early game supports just because of the possibility of stunning multiple targets with his proc. I start Q normally. You get some decent poke out of it, and it can initiate the stun on someone or just continue the stacks. It's really important not to use your shield too early or too late. Sometimes you can predict a skill shot. In early game, generally you're just going to W to your AD carry whenever he gets engaged on and then throw up the shield. Later you kind of have to wait for the right moment, and especially in team fights you don't want to do it too soon. The great thing about Braum is he's great at disengage like this. You'll see even though he flashes past my shield, we're still able to get a double kill. In this next clip you'll see a great example of how powerful Braum's stun procs are. We get it on Janna for a kill, and then Caitlyn, and then eventually a jungler, Warwick, for the kill, for a triple kill. A great way to engage fights in bot lane or anywhere for Braum is the W onto a minion. It will catch most people by surprise. Especially if their flash is down. It's a great way to take advantage of that and get right up in their face to get the stun procs on them, or even stun and then ult. You always want to stack your CC with your ult and your stun. You generally want to wait for the first or second tick and then ult, or just wait to stun them and then ult right after they get stunned to stack the CC. You don't want to do it on like the third tick and then ult and they just get double stunned at the same time, or it's just a waste. Teamfights Braum is super strong if you use your shield correctly and peel for your AD carry correctly. Here's a great example of using your shield to block the Syndra ult to save the Shaco. Understanding the Braum ult is extremely important when it comes to team fights. You never want to just initiate with it out in the open unless you are right on top of their team. It's important that you save it for the right moment when you are on top of them, and someone can be behind you and still get hit by the Braum ult. So don't think you have to get back because they're not going to be in range. You want to be on top of someone, usually the person who's attacking your AD carry, and then you want to aim it towards the rest of the enemy team. And here's a few good examples of hitting multiple targets. The next team fight is an example of not really having a good situation to use your ult early on, so it's best to save it. Sometimes you'll even find yourself not using it until a re-engage, and here I couldn't really use it there. Ashe was already dead, so I'm just holding on to it, waiting for the right moment. The Ezreal gets caught next, and there was really no point in using it. It would have just been a waste. So now it's just down to Yorick and and I'm just looking to get it on their mid laner because he is the biggest threat. And it lands, the stun gets procced on Zac, and then I know Yorick has the mid laner taken care of, so I just focus on the Morgana. The mechanical difficulty of Braum is easy. He's a great champ, and next up is Janna. Thanks for watching, guys.